Hello, and welcome to UKRL Season 5. Wow. Yeah. Round 3 at Bahrain. Not one of my best tracks, but we're going to dive in straight away on my best lap in quali, because quali was abysmal, to say the least. But yeah, heading into turn 4. It's going alright so far. And I just close my door. 27.8 to first sector. Match my PB, I think. But yeah, as I said, not the best round here. A lot of people in the a few people in the 25s, and I could barely improve my 26.0 in time trial. I was 2/10 up at one point, but spun on a curb because that makes sense. But you can see here we found 2/10 through turn 6 and 7, but then decided to drop it all in turn 8, so 400s down, and that was just gonna slowly move to our favour and just balance out about a 100th, and across the split, 4 milliseconds down, decent turn 13. I think that's the best we could have hit it really. Maybe there's a bit more potential in it. 10th and a half up nearly, into the turn 14, send it in the corner, boom, out of it, 2/10 up. We found half a tenth at least through that corner, maybe a tenth even, and it's 26.3, which is our best lap of the session.
What'd you say?
0.3, there's a tenth or two in it.
Nice.
I fucked up turn 8
Okay.
so bad.
Pure.
And now we're going to head on to, well, what would have been our last lap if it wasn't for this moment, which you're going to see in slow motion right here. We lose the back end, end up slightly off circuit, and that's invalidation. And coming down to turn 8, you will see that we found 2/10. Like, there was so much time in this lap. There was at least 2.5 tenths, as we found there. But it wasn't to be. Final results, we're in P7, Rain on pole. And off to 5 red lights we go. Well, here they are, 5 red lights. And we're underway in Bahrain. And it's an incredible start. No oversteer or wheel spin whatsoever. We just jump Elijah, just blitz past him. It's as if we had pad traction on wheel. And then it's like 3-4 wide into turn 1. We have to give someone a squeeze. I think it was Mozza, and Elijah ends up in the middle of nowhere. And this is the formation of the race for a while. As you can see through here, we had to brake a little bit more just to stay behind Brody because he was going a bit slowly. We're in a pack of 5. Rain, Leighton, Oscar, Brody, myself. We've got Elijah and Moz half second behind. But as you can see, we're already starting to lose a little bit of time. You can see how these guys should just bet around here. We were definitely midfield this race easily, but jumping onto lap 8, that's how boring it was. We go dive into the pits with Leighton. So me and Leighton going for an overcut. Overcut, wow. Undercut on Brody, and we're gonna slap on a set of hards. Leighton slaps on some medium, and me and Rain were thinking he's going to be a 2-stop. But as you'll see towards the end of the race, everyone ended up being a 2-stop. And I don't know what lap we're going to jump onto here. I think, yeah, lap 10. We're up behind Stormy into turn number 14. And we're going to be behind him, but he's going to brake quite early. We have to tap him. So on the way out of the corner, we'll end up asking Jeff about vehicle conditions once we get past Stormy, using all the space available on the left. We asked him about vehicle condition. He said there was no damage, so that's good. We've got Reese on our inside. We have to brake late, lock up, and as a result get a shocking exit. We don't have the DRS, so we'll end up side by side with Reese. We've got about 35 ERS, but he's got the DRS. And at this point I'm thinking, how much is it worth it fighting? We're going to set up for a switchback, but we have to get out of it. A bit of a snap on the rear, and Reese just had the overspeed. But on to lap 17. We're following Brody and Amari here. Amari obviously being Oscar's teammate. Brody gets past into turn 11, and we're going to set up a run out of it as we head into turn number 12. Well, I'm just going to shut up, and yeah.
No. Kind of, yes.
That was a good move, that.
Okay.
On the straight, he's...
Yeah, good move. And we get past... We're fighting with Nathan down towards turn 10 on the next lap. We're sticking around the outside, we're up on the curb, but we still get a decent exit. Better exit than Nathan did. But he's going to have the DRS and he's going to use some ERS, I think. And we're just going to sit behind, set up a switchback. We get the switchback just about. And now heading through turn 12. We leave him plenty of space. He spins around, clatters the barrier. And that's him out of the race and a safety car. And as you'll find it, there you go. And we're going to jump onto Nathan's POV for this one. Just to see what happened, really. So into turn 11. We can see us get the switchback. Pro racecraft. We even just suggest get on the curb, understeers, into our side pod, and kaboom. He's gone. So, at the end of this car, we pull up alongside Brody, and look how perfectly timed it is. Leighton goes on the DRS line. We nail it as soon as he goes. We're equal with Brody on the Delta. Amaya comes across, looking for the slipstream from Oscar, accidentally giving us some. And then he ends up giving some to Brody. We try and hold the inside, but Amaya has to turn in. Thus, we can't make that move stick. And Brody slits through the gap. Fits through the gap, just about. In front of Amaya. Give him a big old squeeze. And Amaya will probably look for a switchback into turn number 4. Can't quite get it. But valiant effort. As I believe we're going to jump onto lap 22 next. Or 23, 24, something like that. But yeah, lap 23. Amaya, bye. Just spun it out of turn number 4. And as you can see up ahead, Leighton and Brody really close. I already can't speak, can I? I'm so bad. But yeah, you can tell by the fact we're like 6 minutes in and it's lap 24 on board with Brody that nothing really happened in this race. But it is a key point in this race. As Brody's going to go up the inside, turn 9, loses the rear end, has to hit Oscar off. And Oscar rejoins into our side pod. We're side by side heading to turn 11. We're going to brake later. And as a result, we end up having to go deeper. We don't turn out. We just have that natural understeer. And that's that. Lap 25. We've got Oscar on our backside. He's down the inside in turn 1. No, there's a little bit of room given, but it wasn't ideal. And now we've got going to have Elijah going for us here. Into turn 4. I really should have my drink before this. But we look for a switchback on Elijah. We get it. We get a much better exit. We're going to use the overtake in towards number 6. We have to get on the curb. And yeah, we hit Elijah. And I was raging at this point. I was like, why am I going to here? Side by side with the controller player. But, much to my regret, Brody wins the race. I had to make graphics saying that he won the race. And yeah, it was just a shock of a race. We finished P6 on track penalties. I believe P7 after Luke gets a 5-second removed. But yeah.
Can't believe that. Can't fucking believe my luck.
I had no luck that race. I was running P2 at one point, and then it just went to shit.
Oh, I was going to have to make a race winner and a podium graphic for Brody now. Oh, no.
Yeah, there's my reaction to have to make stuff ready. But here's the standings and the classification. Feel free to pause and look at that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for BFR Portugal.